Hey friends, Mikester here, your humble servant, with the weekly update from First United Methodist Church of Fort Worth. Here's my update for you. I really wish it would stop raining. I know you join me in that. Wish it would stop raining. Being wishful is important, and we have a weekly activity that ties into that. Every Monday evening, it's called Wine and Wishful Thinking, led by the Reverend Tom McDermott at one of the wine houses in our area. It's just a nice chance to enjoy a beverage with one another, to be together for conversation, and to share those wishes and hopes and dreams with each other. So we invite you to attend that. We also invite you to come here to the church every Wednesday morning for a worship service in our chapel that really is distinctive. It's called a disability-friendly weekly chapel service. You can imagine anyone is welcome to come and be a part of this. And in this service, it's a chance for people to sing old familiar hymns together, to enjoy scriptures with one another, to pray together, and to do it in a community of people that includes those with special needs, caregivers, family members, you name it. So that's every Wednesday morning in our chapel. Well, we are always thrilled about telling you things that are going on in our youth group. And our youth group is having a high school retreat. It's going to be in the month of November, but now is the perfect time for you to sign up. You can do that by contacting Kat Bear, our Director of Youth Ministries. Let her know that you'll be part of that retreat at Lyle Lodge on November 10th and 11th. Well, let's come back to this coming Sunday now, because with us today is Allison Alvarado, and we're going to talk about Healthy Plate Discipleship. Hello, Allison.
Hello, Mike.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. And you have been connected to our church really for quite some time. And at first, it was to come and to worship with your mother, right?
That's right. My mother, Susan Barley, who you know very well, joined this church in 2001. And I started attending with her because she was just telling me every week about all of the wonderful things happening at this church. And I thought,
you had to come so she would stop doing that, right?
Well, and I needed to see for myself.
Yeah.
Yes. And she was right.
Good.
She's always right.
She has a habit of that.
She does. And it was wonderful. So I started attending worship with her, and after a lot of faithful attendance, I finally decided I should join the church. I'm here on a regular basis anyway, and it's wonderful, and this feels like home to me. So after attending with her for a little while, I joined and started getting more involved.
And your involvement has happened in different ways. I know right now you serve as the chairperson of our Staff Parish Relations Committee, kind of our personnel committee here at the church. And you have been part of a program called Vital Leadership Academy that we have sent people from our church to over the last few years. And you've always said that you really enjoyed that.
I really did enjoy it. It was a great opportunity that the church provided for me and for several others that also went to really understand on a deeper level what leadership in a church setting is about and how to be more effective as you lead with others.
Right. And one of the several others is your husband.
That's right.
Your husband, Dave.
Dave Alvarado.
Yeah.
That's right. That's how we met. We met at Vital Leadership Academy.
Because this is a big church, and literally we can all be doing our things in different places and not have an opportunity to meet each other. But that's where you and Dave met each other.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It was wonderful.
Yeah, and that wonderful led to the two of you being married earlier this year in May in our chapel.
That's right. I think you were there.
I was there. I was honored to be there, and I know the pictures that the two of you have of of your wedding and even of being together since then. They're beautiful pictures.
Oh, thank you.
You bet. And now there's a picture that I know that you and Dave have a passion in helping everyone know about in our church. And it's a picture of a comprehensive way for us to grow even more deeply in our faith.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
And it's got a good name to it, doesn't it?
Healthy plate discipleship.
So is there like a food analogy here?
Well, there is.
How does that work?
There is. Healthy plate discipleship is about bringing balance into your spiritual life and into your discipleship and your walk with God. And, if you think about the metaphor of food, which I love to talk about food.
And do I?
You don't want to have a plate of mashed potatoes at every meal all the time.
Right.
Even though mashed potatoes are pretty wonderful.
Comfort food.
It's comfort food. You can add butter. It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
But, healthy plate and having a balanced plate is about being healthy, bringing other elements into your life or into your spiritual life, or putting on your plate if it's a plate of food, so that you get that something that's more sustainable and more fulfilling.
Right, and these become 6 different kinds of practices, ways that you've said that for you they become ways that we can really go out to be God's people in the world.
That's right.
Using that language from the end of our sanctuary worship services.
That's right. It's a roadmap for what that means, or even if you have joined the church or if you've been coming for a long time and you think, well, what now? What's next? So I just think it's a really helpful framework and roadmap for understanding more about what that might be.
You bet. And people can experience that roadmap this Sunday, 9:30. They can register in advance by contacting Lisa Helm here at our church. It's going to be a nice chance for people to meet others that perhaps they haven't met before. And a great way for you and Dave to talk about all the different ways that this healthy plate discipleship approach can really make a difference.
Exactly. I really think that, with Healthy Plate, it's not about prescribing a certain amount of things or those 6 practices for each person, but really talking about it's a buffet. And serve yourself up with lots of wonderful things. Right.
And while you do that, connecting with other people, connecting more closely with God, what a good thing.
It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
I agree.
So Allison, thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. Well, here's the other important thing for this Sunday. We've been talking about it, and here's one last reminder. The Halloween Carnival. This Sunday afternoon, we ask you to bring canned food items for the First Street Methodist Mission. Everybody is welcome to attend. Activities out on 5th Street and in the Justin not in the Justin building, in the parking lot. Activities for children, youth, adults. And I'm very wishful that it won't be raining on Sunday afternoon. And I know you've been wondering, what costume did I choose? Did I decide to be a cowboy? Have I decided to be a pirate? Have I decided to be a vampire? No. I have decided to be the giant chicken. So if you come this coming Sunday, look for me in the giant chicken costume and be listening for this sound. Well, from both of us, this is all for now. And yes, this has been your moment with Mike.